Hello guys, it's Kimirafer and welcome to a special video. So today I'm going to go through my whole workflow for uploading, for recording, editing and uploading videos for you. So let's get straight into it. I'll switch over to this monitor scene, and first off we have to record the video. So most of the time I use the Elgato for my Xbox gameplays, of which most of my videos are on Xbox. So Elgato isn't turned on, at least my Xbox isn't turned on at the moment, but I use the Elgato Capture HD 60S, which allows me to record up to 1080p 60 FPS in quite high settings. This should be a bit higher, I don't know. It's running at a decently high bit rate, could be just because it's not turned on at the moment. I don't change any of these settings, that's all post recording. So in editing, of course, HD 1080 60 FPS, and yeah, okay, so go copy these settings if you want. I also use the Elgato sound capture. I will turn that on because that sometimes can be a bit of a bitch with audio stuff. I use this for recording Discord, so let's just turn that off. Okay, so sometimes I use OBS. It's pretty much the same, just different settings. OBS is a lot more manual work than Elgato, but I mostly use OBS for streaming and for recording videos just like this one. Recording gaming videos on my PC, that's also an OBS job, but I don't do that often, so I won't delve straight. I won't go deep into it. So then next up, we have recorded the video. So what happens? Basically, nowadays I usually get 3 files. I used to get 2, just like here. So this is the gameplay, and this is my voice recording. Nowadays I get 3 files. Obviously, the gameplay, sneak peek for FML3. Then I get, I think this is the voice capture, yeah, that's live commentary, and this is through the Elgato sound capture. So this is Discord. Okay, so we've got the video. What's next? So then I go into Sony Vegas. I'll just boot up this. This is my template. Basically, this has most returning stuff in it. So it's got the intro, that's chroma keyed out. It's got all 4 slides or lower thirds, and that's basically it. The outro isn't here because you never know how long the video's gonna be, and it's not a lot of work anyway. So from this I just add footage like this. I won't do it, well actually I can do it now, doesn't matter. I add footage, I don't need that voice, I need this one. There we go. It doesn't sync up properly. That's just because I cut away a piece of this. After that, I just go into Open Audio Editor. Yes, thank you. And there we go. And then once I'm in audio editing, I'll just close this because I'll go into a different working folder later on. So basically, once we get here, first thing I'll do is noise reduction. So basically you just go here, noise reduction, get noise profile. For this you just select a piece where you don't talk. So for me, the intro is the perfect place for that. Then you just select everything, noise reduction, okay, and you just give it a bit of time. I'll just sit right through it for you, so you can just get an idea of how long it takes to do this. Then I've set up a chain for all the rest here, commentary. First of all, I normalize, so basically this makes everything either louder or less loud, depending on the volume. Now I always record really silent. Reason for this is reduction of background noise. Every bit of background noise the mic won't pick up because it's recording too silent is a piece of background noise that you don't need to edit out. Basically, this makes sure that I don't have too many controller sounds and such. So there you go. Then the compressor, basically it brings the most silent parts up above a certain threshold, and the loudest pieces it goes down. So basically, instead of something going like this, it actually just follows a rather smooth line. Then 2 equalizers for a bass boost and a treble boost. Basically makes it sound better. And then a limiter, so my voice doesn't peak, doesn't go into what in a car would be the red line. That's basically it. So let's quickly apply the chain. I'm still getting used to this layout. I used to work with the older version of Audacity and the layout kind of changed. So there you go. This brings everything up. Equalizer and limiter. And that's about how it'll look. So you can see it's pretty even. There's no exceptionally loud or exceptionally silent parts. And that's what you want. So after that, I just export it mostly in Ogg Vorbis. Because in my opinion, that's just one of the easier things to work with. And it has good compatibility with Sony Vegas, so that's the most important part. So let's open up this folder, which is this is the project that I just showed you. Same gameplay and same voiceover. So you just sync everything up with this. Add color correction, or first of all, actually you disable resampling. If you don't, let's just turn it on, you get this effect. That's ghosting. You don't want that. Looks bad. So you disable it and everything is nice and clear. So then you add a color correction. This one, I can't. Yeah, okay, it's true here. There you go. These are the settings I use for Call of Duty, basically for everything, except for webcam footage. I don't color correct it. In my opinion, it's better non-color corrected. That's personal preference, so yeah. So then for the part that's under the intro, this gets blurred. That is just a default Gaussian blur. I think that's about the same as, is that the same as medium blur? Yeah, just about the same as medium blur. Actually, if you want the exact things, there you go. So yeah, you sync all of that up. Then next up, for the outro, cut it right off where the commentary ends. Then you overlap it just like you did in the intro right here. A small overlap, so you get the gradual increasing blur effect like this. And of course, your outro gets overlaid onto it. So for me, that's just 3 layers, 2 thumbnails, and this, I don't know, graphic. And both of these are only 1 second fade out or fade in for here. Then the music, same, minus 7.4 decibels and minus 20.1. These are just like, if you go, it always defaults to the same ones, so just 7.4. There you go. So after that's done, of course, you save it, highlight everything, and render as. And this is the template I use. I didn't change anything in audio and anything. So basically just 1080p, 60 FPS, a good bit rate. And there you go. So then you render it out, and boom, you got the video. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. So you got the video. Next up, thumbnail. So what you do is basically you just take a screenshot through Sony Vegas in the best quality you can. So this is a screenshot I took, and then I have a couple of PSDs, so Photoshop templates. I usually for commentaries use this one. This is the most simple one. This is just with my with this thing and text. So you just drag and drop it in there. where is it? So you just drag and drop, and then twist it a bit, enlarge it, apply a blur, apply the text, and there you go, you get this. Now this is a really simple one. I can probably, oh yeah, I shouldn't have closed that. That was dumb. Let's see, I've got a whole bunch of PSDs for different games and everything. For example, Fortnite, this is the Fortnite one. FML doesn't have one, because that's a special one. For example, Modern Warfare Live, there we go. It's all special. They're all individualized per game. Every game has its color gradient, and there we go. So then you got the thumbnail, and that's basically it. After that, you just go to YouTube and you upload it. Simple as that. So that's basically it. So I won't drag this on any longer. That's all you need to know. That's all I have to tell you. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. My name is Kimirafer as always. I'm signing off. See ya.